Hey everybody, it is Happy Teach Says. And today's video came about because of a class I was teaching where someone asked a question. They asked, how do you put a border over images? Well, technically you can't. However, there are workarounds. Now, you can, let me go ahead and share my screen so I can show you what you can put a border around naturally, that's built inside of Adobe Express. If I have a basic shape, so something like this, let me click on shape. Let me get rid of this and let's go to basic shape. So this basic shape right here, I can put a border around. I can select it, and then you'll see when it's selected, the option for border comes up. I can click on that. I can change the color of the border, and I have those options that way. However, if the shape is anything other than a basic shape, you can't put a border around it. So for instance, if I go to shapes and then I click on this star and then I click it, you will see, let me get rid of that. And I click it, of course. Let me give you a different shape. That must be one of the basics. So let me just say if I type puppy, and I click on it and I click it, now you're going to see that that option for border is not there. So I can't do it on a shape other than a basic shape or a shape that is already programmed for a border. So like that star, I could put it on, but the puppy, you'll see that that option isn't there. Now, how do we work around this is the question, right? So with this one, I don't call it a border. I call it a drop shadow or outlining. That's what it is for me. It's not really a border because it's not, and you'll see it's not like an even type of border, but I have done this effect before on another video. But anyway, so I'm going to select this puppy and I'm going to duplicate this shape. So I'll duplicate it and I'm going to color that one black. All right, so with it duplicated and it black, what I can do now is I'm going to bring it down one layer so that it's underneath the puppy. And then what I'm going to do with my keyboard is I'm going to nudge it. So we'll start off with the right. So I'm going to nudge it 1, 2, 3 over. Now, here's the deal. I need to duplicate this 3 more times because I have to put it, to make it look as close to a border as possible, it needs to go on 4 sides. So it needs to go on the left, the right, top, and the bottom. So what I'm going to do is duplicate that shape again, line it up with, let me make sure I get the right one. And I'm going to try to line it up with this puppers. Oops, I am clicking on the wrong one. All right, so actually, I'm just gonna bring all the shapes in. Let me do that first. So I'm gonna bring all of them in. So I'm gonna duplicate this 4 times. So I'm gonna duplicate one more. Oops. I'm gonna duplicate this one. 1, 2. Okay, so I got this 4 times. And what I'm gonna do with all 4 of these now is align them. So I'm gonna align them center. I should have done all 5 actually, but that's okay. So now I have them all aligned just to make sure that, I'm gonna do this again, do it again. Okay, so now they're all aligned and they're all behind the main puppy. So what I'm gonna do is since I teach web, I'm gonna do trouble, TRBL, which is top, right, bottom, left. You don't have to do it in that order. You can do it any order you want, but that's the order that's going to make sense to me. So I'm going to align the top. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3 for that one. I'm going to grab the next one and go right 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to grab the next one and go left. No, sorry, go bottom 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to grab the next one and go left 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now doing that, I've made this outline that looks like it's outlined, looks like it has a border, but we all know that we had to do a lot of work to make that border. So that's the workaround. And to do the puppy, you would do the same thing, except for there's another step. So I'm going to click on the puppy, the actual life-size photo. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to duplicate this puppy, and I'm going to move the main puppy out the way. I'm going to duplicate him 4 times. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I want to make sure I have the right one, and there's a reason. There's a method to my madness. All right, select this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I have all 4 puppies. I'm going to select all 4 puppies. I'm going to align them. Okay, so now they're all aligned. They're all where I need them to be, and I'll go to work on these puppies. So I'm going to work from, not that one, from this one. And I'm going to go ahead and set a dual tone effect on him, so a filter. And so with the filter, the way to make this work is to make the highlight and the shadow the same color. So I'm going to click on this one, make it black. And so now I have this puppers. I'm going to select the next one, right? And I'm going to go to the filters. I'm going to go and I'm going to select dual tone, make black, make them both black. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna do the same filter, dual tone, and I just have to make the one black, and then go to the next one, filter, then dual tone, and make this one black, shadow, and highlight black. Okay, so I have them black like I want them. So now I'm going to go ahead and select this one, select them all, just for kicks and giggles to make sure that they are perfect. So then I'm gonna go in that same order I told you about, TRBL. So for the top, I'm just selecting it. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna click on the next one and right, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna click on the next one. That's the bottom. So I'm gonna go down 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna go to the next one and I'm gonna go left 1, 2, 3. And like I said, that's how I do it. I say trouble, you do not have to. That is a me thing. What I'm gonna do now is select all of these, and then I'm just gonna group it. And then that way it stays together. I'm gonna do the same with this one up here, select all of these and group it. And I'll delete this one. Like I said, with shapes, you do have the border and you do have the control with basic shapes. But when it comes to the more organic or more defined shapes, with those, you're going to have to create this border or outline yourself. Hopefully that helped you. Hopefully you learned something new. If you did, let me know, right? Put it in a comment and like, comment, subscribe. I really need those. So that would be awesome. You're helping me out if you do that. Otherwise, until next video, and if there is something that you want to know about and you don't know about, please let me know. I would definitely find the answer for you. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to look it up and I'm going to find it, or I'm going to experiment and find it, or we'll find a workaround or something to try to figure this out for you. So just let me know in the comments, and that'll be awesome. All right. So until next video, ta-ta for now. Ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta.